Genta's rodeo. I have no idea what I am doing for this video. Basically, Genta's going to be showing you some clips, not entire videos, because I don't want my channel striked and I don't want to take away viewership from these videos. I did have to crop everything really stupidly. Originally, the titles weren't cropped, but I can't literally fix that because Genta is dumb. But let's start with a proper intro. Hi, welcome everyone to the video. I actually should have my avatar above the video. What am I thinking? Which one is my pro? Above the YouTube. So if I do my intro again, yay, my hand is over the everything. Okay, perfect. That's a lot better. This was not a scheduled stream at all. I actually did not realize I was going to make it this far today, but I was productive by just hanging in there. I overindulged on food to the point where I went into a food coma at least like 4 times today, but didn't sleep. So I've just been, sitting here thinking about the giveaway and then thinking about I have a conference call meeting tomorrow and I don't know how I'm gonna do that now that my sleep is normal, so I might have to reschedule. I also did do a little bit of research. A few streams ago somebody was like, enable the super chat so I can donate or something, and like I said, I don't want donations yet, but I did check and I still am not eligible. Yeah, you have to be eligible. That's a thing. So I am not eligible. I don't think I'll ever be eligible because you need a lot to be eligible. And I'm too lazy to do it the Streamlabs way. But that's not what this video is about. I should actually put up the chat because this is going to be one that the audience is going to need to help me on, just so I have my head straight a little bit. So give me a second as I pull up the chat. Beautiful. So I could put that off to the side. Yippee dippy doo. I accomplished one thing today. So what I wanted to do for this video is I wanted to just welcome you down the Japanese rabbit hole I've been going down for the past while. I just compiled a few videos. I'm not going to show you the full videos. I'm just going to like summarize and tell you why I think these are like the coolest things, or just my thought process about them and why I find them entertaining, because some of them are just boggling they exist. Like, the internet is a wide spectrum of things you can find. I'm sorry, my avatar is a bit glitchy today. Anyways, the first video right here, it is actually, I'm sorry that the title got cut off. It is called, oh, if I scroll down, you can see it. Yeah, it's called Cyber Thunder Cider. That's a tongue twister. Anyways, so did anybody know there is a Japanese typing test you can take to be like a transcriber? It sounded like it was for a courtroom. Like, you had to like type things in manually as you hear them, and you had to be like certain kind of fast for it. Well, of course, just like with anything ever, people have made it into a game, and this person took Cyber Thunder Cider, one of the songs of just pure gibberish rhythm game glory, and put it into this Japanese like typing, and it is the most glorious thing because I lost the video, found the video, I wrote it down, put it in a playlist, lost that YouTube channel. I was like, dang it, now I don't know what the song is. Took me a long time, but I just, Google searching Japanese man doing typing test, Miku singing, ? It just eventually popped back up. So this dude is doing this test, and it is, if you've never tried typing on Japanese keyboard or typing on your English keyboard for Japanese, like setting up the whole icon thing to set it up so I took a Japanese class online. It was a pain in the butt. Yeah, I don't know how Japanese people type, and apparently they do agree it's annoying, because like when you do the texting as well, it's super annoying because it autocorrects a lot of the time, And when it doesn't, it's also kind of annoying. It's really strange. If you've never had to experience it, you don't really care. Anyway, so this guy is doing the typing test, and I'm just so impressed and entertained by it. I could show you just a short bit of it. Just look at this man's hands. Look at this man. Side by side by side to side by side to side to samba samba side to side to side to samba samba samba. And you can see his speeding type and his combo and the class and all this other jargon. Like, if he finishes sooner than the line is going, he gets like extra points. And I don't think, maybe he made one mistake. Like, out of all of this, he made one mistake, and that was about it. Which was surprising because, my God, he does have a Japanese keyboard. I'm sorry, my character is lagging. This was such an impromptu live stream. Oh, man. Genta? Are you with me? Wow, the latency has gone to absolute poo. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. I might just take off the character just because I feel like talking. I'm so fatigued. I'm so fatigued. I have more than Keyboard Man, but I wanted to do his first because it seemed like an easy video to start with. I'm just super impressed by everything. Just look at him go! Like, okay, every Japanese kanji, it's not a kanji, it's hiragana or katakana on the keyboard is 2 letters. So like kaku kiki ko, then there's like su, that's like 3. But like I saw X. Where on the keyboard is the X? So that has to be its own note, which also can take up time. I just think it's really impressive. It's really impressive and entertaining. Then he goes to this part and he just crosses his hands when it's at the and the fact that he's wearing gloves. People in the comments were like, that's how you know it's an official event. I just swear, this is like a really old video too. By Yada. Song typing cyber thunder cider. Whew, my God, I love it. I love it to bits. So the next one, way more entertaining. And this one's probably going to get copywritten to hell. I also apologize for all of the latency and lag. This is not a good stream. I'm trying really hard not to get it copywritten, and that's why the stream quality went down. Because if it was up, YouTube would be like, hey, you're not supposed to technically do this, even though they do it on Twitch. Anyway, this next guy, oh my God, he's a rhythm game player. Tatsu Music Channel, and it's this rhythm game. I think Pop Step Up Soundroid, and I think Soundroid is the song or something played on Tatsu. Tatsu is like the pon game. Oh my God, I actually had the honor of being able to play this game in a convention, and I've been the type of person that never likes touching settings on Japanese rhythm games. But my God, this game, I would have to customize it, but I wouldn't want to. It just has a bit of like a latency and lag to it that you have to hit the notes before and a little bit after, even though there's the line right there. And so what this man does is that he put it at like a certain speed. No, it's normal speed. It's just a really hard song because it's slowed down. And oh my God, just knowing how hard it was to play an easy level song. I failed. I hit 5 notes. That's how bad it was. I couldn't play this pawn game. It's like 9 of these balls, and they're so spaced out, like button ball thingies. It's so hard to deal with. So just look at this man. Like, one, how in the world do they get this set up? How do they do this? This quality in Japan. Not only does he have the screen of what his playing is, he has the camera for his playing down here, and he has another camera watching him play from a side profile. And it's like normal. You see that kind of a lot, if not like seeing all of their hand movements. I don't know how. in the world? Like, if you did this at a Walmart playing a claw game machine, which we'll get to that on another video. That's like a whole nother subgenre of YouTube. And I love it to bits. But this, whew, my God, this dude. It goes, did, did, beep, 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 beep. And he's doing it super slow. He's doing it super freaking slow. And it gets real crazy. And he throws in his own little notes and stuff. And it drives me nuts. Like, look at this. How? The hand coordination. My eyes. I've never played Guitar Hero. That was like the American version of Don't Call Me a Weeb. I am not a weeb. I want to be an otaku, but you have to be like in Japan to be an actual otaku, and that's not like an actual good thing. But anyways, I am not a weeb, okay? I'm not a weeb. I'm a weeb in denial. Just this chaos. Look at this man's hand coordination. I would get lost, and like he's not even getting a full combo either. But he's doing a hell of a good time. Where's my favorite part? Like it goes, oh yeah, right about here is when it starts getting. Look at his hands! He's like crossing and conjoining, and then it has like these push sliders, which I feel like is the break of the whole thing. Oh man, just the nightmare of playing easy songs in this. Oh my God, how? I've played rhythm games for years. I've played quite a few of them. The few arcade experiences I've had is like Jubeats, the jukebox. It's the jukebox. I swear, it's an actual arcade thing where it's like a box. I could probably find a video. But it's just like you tap it. It's like really old school. It came out in 2018 or 2010. And then it got cut off like pretty recently. Like a lot of like Japan's arcade rhythm games had like actual online scores that it would register online. You could have like a card and shit for it, so you can skip through all the tutorials. And yeah, they stopped doing that about the time I was like, cool, I should get this card, because newsflash, Round Frickin' One is an arcade thing franchise that has Japanese rhythm games in the frickin' USA. It's not purely Japanese, but there's a good half of the place it has Japanese games. I bought two $200 cards, and I have to drive. Well, my mom has to drive me. It's our holiday. It is our Christmas. It is open 24/7. It doesn't matter what holiday it is. They're open 24/7. There's somebody always there. And that we went on Christmas for 2 years, I think. Yeah, we went on Christmas for 2 years. Yeah, we traveled like 6 freaking hours halfway across the state, got a hotel right across the mall that it's in, and just went to town. We had the whole place to ourselves. I still have my seal plushies. I've never won crane game things, and they had like these Japanese like UFO catchers. Those ones are fucking scams. Okay, those ones are scams. Don't do those ones. They actually jacked up the price the very next freaking day. So like after Christmas was over, people started flooding in, and then it got like really chaotic because I've never seen so many different people in my life. Like, you don't realize how much of a small town you live in until you start seeing a whole bunch of Asian people from literally fucking nowhere. It was such a culture shock. I'm like, I didn't know we had this many Asian people in our state. They all apparently live here right after Christmas. I think a lot of them were returning gifts, though. Yeah. Oh, man. Just look at this guy go. Let's get back to the... Oh, yeah, it's when he does the zigzag thing. Hand coordination. Look at this hand coordination. It's beautiful. And how do you even keep track of any of this? How do you do this? This is talent. This is skill. This hurts my eyes. It hurts my eyes to look at it. Oh man, but it sounds nice. Like the end part sounds really nice. And he's just having the time of his life. You gotta admire that. Check new Guitar Hero world record. No. If that's the one thing, I did binge watch a bunch of like Guitar Hero. Like there's that one guy that has a bunch of Guitar Hero full combos, like he's totally pro. I got bored. Like it becomes a level of impressive and then you're like that's the standard. Being awesome is the standard. I got bored of it. So now I have to go to like actual Japanese ones. This one is a classic. Hold on, let me tell you. This game, did you have to buy this game? This is a rhythm game, but this one is for the iPad. It's a Japanese player playing the Japanese app of it, and it's called the level is called, or the song is called "You Are Miserable," and it's the 4 fucking minute version on Expert Master 15. And he got all perfect. He got all perfect, and he is so excited. I don't know if this is the exact video, but I think this was the same guy. Yes. As somebody who plays this game, it's easy on a hard level of easy. I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely easier than that Pon game I just showed you. That one eats your fucking soul out. You have to have, like, hands, like spider hands to do that. This is just, you gotta keep track of what you're doing. It's less about rhythm and more about strategy, because this fucking circle thing right here, this circle thing will shrink, bounce around the screen, and the notes will go freaking upside down. That's what always does me. I'm like, this game is actually pretty fun. I can do this all day long. And then guess what happens? It goes upside down and my brain can't correct it. It just inverts backwards. Every time it goes backwards, I just can't. Upside down. Oh, hi, John. Hi, John. I'm doing okay. I'm spazzing out. Did you see the new console for the PS5? I'm gonna be honest with you. I already thought it was I thought it was out. I think I was thinking about the PlayStation 5. That is the PlayStation 5. So what was it, the Xbox? I swear, they just came out with a console, like in the past 5 years, didn't they? And now they have like this rainbow metal tube looking thing going on. I don't know. I don't own anything outside of a Nintendo console, so I can't really say. I did have a PlayStation once, and I literally asked my mom, why? Where did that come from? I don't think I've ever asked for that. And she's like, it was on Craigslist, $15. You seem to like it. I'm like, okay. Yeah, no, the PlayStation terrified me. I think it was either a PlayStation 1 or 2. I hated it. I'd never completed a level of a game on a PlayStation, ever. Just, no. Anyways, let's just watch this man do the beauty of this game properly. Look how fast this is going. Look how, and it shrinks. And you have to go down, double notes, and then you have to hold down on the blue notes, and you go up, and then the screen is moving constantly. And it's such, oh my god. And you think, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. The notes are staying down here. No, let's get to the funsies. Let's get to the upside down times, right about here. Okay, we're upside down, up. We're going a bit upside down. Yeah, and spin, and spin. Here we go, spin, and then we do the jumpy doos. So this goes on for a little bit, but the mindfuckery starts about here. Oh my god. I've tried playing this exact song and level. He makes it look easy. He makes it look easy. Getting the exact hand coordination and like popping your fingers right where it is because it's shrinking constantly is so hard. Oh yeah, Osu. I had like an Osu binge to where like, I don't know, like there's called like PP points or something, and because I had done like, I downloaded 2,000 songs and I only played 3 stars difficulty, and I got like high if not perfect scores on 3-star difficulty over like 12,000 ranked songs. I had like an abnormally high level, so a lot of the friends I made on Osu were like, oh, oh, that's kind of unique. We thought you knew how to play more. And I'm like, no, I suck. I have a tablet and I tried the mouse thing. I can't do it. I just can't do it. It's so hard. Anyways, let's continue to watch this dude. Oof, yes, halfway point here. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, this is kind of fun. You just have to hold it. You're like, this is the cooldown. Oh, no, seizure time, seizure time. We're traveling back in time. You seeing all of the notes. He's getting ready. He's tapping. He's like, I know exactly what I have to do, and it's going to be a lot of fucking work. Here we go. Bang, bang, here we go. And he just goes trucking along while the screen is still bouncing and shrinking. It's... Oh, and it starts spinning too. Like, you just had to add the spinning effect. My God, I'm having like an anxiety attack just looking at it. Oh, and then it gets real freaking crazy near here. He has to go like up, down, slide, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap, tap, tap. Oh, and that right there, that's the killer. And then the finish, like, he's super excited. Let me show him, like, be really happy. It was really cute. Because you know his heart rate is like high. If you've ever played a rhythm game in your life and you haven't felt your heart rate just go frickin' through the roof, it's just, oh, and look at that. He got a freaking perfect score. I could have swore some of those notes he didn't hit like properly, but they counted. It's a great game. If you guys ever get bored, it's called Lenota. Yeah, Lenota. It's free, I think, outside of some of the DLC, but definitely give it a check-see. Oh, boy. Cry seems impossible. What the fuck? Hatsune Miku rhythm games are hard. Yes, I can attest to that. They are kind of hard. I've tried the arcade versions. I've tried the Switch version. Let me just say, the arcade version is an ass. It's an ass because if you fail and you have to pay, because I did the round 1 Hatsune Miku arcade game that was there, you pay like $3 to play one song. And if you fail that song, that's it. And you think, well, because I paid $3, I get to play 2 more songs, which is like the standard of like rhythm games. Not with the freaking Hatsune Miku Project Diva games. No, no, no. The arcade games are like, no, you spent $3, you fucked up, you go home. Get out of here. I think it has to be different in Japan. I think they wire rigged it that way specifically because they weren't getting enough money out of it, so they decided to make it more expensive to like get rid of it sooner. I don't know. It felt really sketchy. Beat Sabers. Beat Sabers is great. I have Beat Sabers. I really want to have my character play Beat Sabers, but that whole setup is, well, my VR is set up. But my mom decided to buy a bed frame. Yeah, just a bed frame. It's behind me. There's no bed in my room, which that's normal because I have many bedrooms, kind of. They're makeshift bedrooms for panic. And I just want it gone. That's the 3rd one. I can't even play VR because it's there. I will literally hurt myself. My room was barely big enough to play Beat Sabers. Anyways, this was supposed to be talking about Japanese videos, not like just rhythm games in general. Even though a lot of these are rhythm games. Okay, this one I do have to talk about because this is freaking crazy. Get out of here, commercial. I'm not giving you any of your... No, shoo. Oh my God. This game needs to be at a convention. This game needs to be at round 1. I want to play it because it seems like the most absurdly fun thing ever. It looks unneedingly difficult, but so easy to achieve. Because I'm confused. Like, I've watched so many of these videos with this exact arcade game. I don't know what the arcade is. I think that's the song. Osama Scramble. Osama Scramble? Mai. I don't know which part of that is the frickin' console he's playing on, the game, arcade game. But he has this giant washing machine in front of him. And he has these buttons on the side. There's about like, what, 8 of them? He can touch those side buttons, but also touch the screen. but he can do both without having to do one or the other. It's like a preference, but you technically do have to do both. So it's like you have 18 buttons or 14 buttons. It's weird. It gets real hectic. Anyways, this player, this guy, I want to give proper credit. His name's Anthony no something. I don't know the kanji for any of that. Player Anthony, here's his Twitter. Oh, it is called Mai Mai. Only came out in 2012. Okay, cool. This dude, whew, he knows what he's doing. He is doing a great job. This is, oh my god, I just... Look at him. You know, look at him. Look at him. What do you notice? The first thing you notice. What is he wearing? He's wearing the pro gaming gloves. When they have gloves, you know they know what they're doing. And I saw it at the gaming conventions too. There was this black guy that had, like, he brought his own freaking chair and everything. He had his gloves. He would wait his turn. He would watch. He would analyze. He would learn other maps. And then he would game. And the funny part about that whole thing is he actually was pretty bad. Like, okay, he was bad on expert, but he was doing the masterclass songs, even though with probably everybody's understanding. He's only going to be able to play this, 3 times a year if he goes to every convention. I still thought it was pretty good, but I just thought it was kind of funny after seeing all the Japanese guys on YouTube doing, you know, exactly the same shtick, and then seeing it at the convention. It's like I had high hopes for him, and he let me down, but technically he's above our standards by 100%. Anyways, that was a fun little story. So look at this dude. Let's watch this dude. What was his song? What's the song he's doing? See, he can touch the screen. He can touch the screen, but I swear he can also touch the buttons on the side. Like when he does these like round turn looking things. Okay, and he has to do that. Like he already fucked up. No. Okay, this game is way too forgiving. Did you see that? That's always ticked me off. This game is way too forgiving. When he had to do that 3-fingered slider up, he totally was not touching or doing any of that. So does it have like a latency forgiveness? Like I thought this game was strict. Apparently it's very lenient. Watch this. Like he tapped it, but then it goes up. But he completely forgot to go up. So when he does go up, it still registers, even though it's completely not on time. And I think he got a full combo. Anyways, he does more impressive stuff, like right about frickin' after every this. So this is getting real crazy. Tap, tap, go up, tap, tap, oh, we're doing these side things, and oh, I can't even tell what's going on. Look, it's because he's hitting the buttons. Okay, so the pink things means he's hitting the buttons. But he has to hit the screen. So the yellow icons means he has to hit the screen. The pink buttons mean he has to hit the buttons. Okay, I didn't notice that before. But it gets really fucking crazy. Let's just watch this. Look at, how do you manage this chaos? Like that, it looks fun. But once you get in front of the game, it's anxiety inducing to the 10th degree. I remember doing, I can't remember what the game is called. It's not on my playlist either. It was another Japanese arcade game, but it was like buttons that you could spin. So there was like these tornado icons that come near you and they would spin. If it was like tornado icon, you can spin it, tap the icon, hold, and then it had like a foot pedal. It felt like the closest thing to like Guitar Hero without it being Guitar Hero. Like the only thing that made it Guitar Hero was a step pedal, and that was its own kind of thing. They could have gotten rid of that completely. But okay, I did like a really hard, I thought I could manage it. It was just like one level above what I had been working up to, getting used to the game. And I had made like a friend at the convention who has been doing rhythm games for a while, and I just basically had like a mental breakdown. I couldn't keep up with the game, and I just kind of threw up my hands, and I was about to cry, and he just slides right in, and he's doing better than me, and I'm just watching him, and I can't believe what he's doing. And then once it's over, I'm like, there was no way you knew what the fuck you were doing. You were spam clicking, weren't you? And he goes, oh yeah, no, yeah, that's how I play. I'm like, you ever played the Persona dancing game? Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. That game, it's kind of like, it's not Dance Dance Revolution, but it's like Just Dance. It is like Just Dance on the Kinect, except it doesn't tell you ahead of time what your fucking moves are. You literally have to learn these dances as they come. Hold on. Maybe I can find it. Ignore all the Batman stuff. Where is it? What is it called? Ding Dong. Ding Dong. Dang. Dance Evolution. This one dude is a hero to all people. Bless this guy. I actually got to play this twice. Once with no experience at all how the game worked. Later found this video. Went back to the arcade wanting to like, I'm like, I know. You have to learn these dances before you play the game. Or you literally can't get any points. Just this man, this guy, he is literal senpai. He is not afraid to dance in like a crowded arcade. And he does it beautifully. He does it beautifully. Just watch. Just watch this man. Look how perfectly in sync he is. Like he's had all the foot movements and everything. It's... Some people play, there's also like a comparison of Ding Dong where there's this guy playing the song and next to a girl who's actually dancing the dance. The guy is actually aiming for the movement point, so he gets constant perfects because, you know, with Connect and just body recognition, sometimes when you're doing it right, you're still doing it wrong, and so it won't register. So he was doing all of the body movement that he needed to register, and the girl was actually dancing, so it was like a nice comparison. But this guy does it best. Like Ding Dong is Dance Evolution Arcade's best. Like look at him. Ding dong, I take it. Oh yeah, this part. Yeah, get it. Go, 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 go. Oh man, I love it when he does the little side step. Oh my god, I love him. He's done quite a few videos. It's Max X. I think this is his YouTube channel. Is it? But yeah, this game is poop. Let me tell you, if you do not practice these games ahead of time, these dances, and know what you're doing, even on easy, you're gonna do a shitty time. You have to replay this constantly because you're not gonna. Oh, and don't even get me started on Dance Rush. Dance Rush. This thing teaches you how to, like, I don't know, what is it, like jump slide or something? This has like a dance genre to it. What's a good? Hey, there's my stream. What's a good one? Oh my god, the Mario Brothers. There's yeah, I like it when they don't. Yeah, the smoosh one. This is the best. Okay, these two people, wonderful people, decided to actually do the classic smoosh song dance as like the characters did it, even though it penalized them because they like actually like sat down and did the like that whole swaying thing. You'll know what I'm saying in a minute. Let me get to it. Like they're jumping, they're doing, look how happy they are. Oh my god, I'm so happy. So the whole point of this game is that it's a lot of pressure and like foot sliding. I got to also play this, and let me tell you, you realize how heavy you are. You are at a disadvantage on this game. You are either going to be like trying hard and sweating and everybody's gonna look at you weird like they did me. But come on, I was doing some hard ass songs and I was enjoying myself. Don't you body shame me, okay? But these two are having so much fun because you could actually jump, and it's okay. With like the down pressure, like you have to hold it, those always kind of confuse me because I'm like, do I have to keep putting extra weight on it? Because that almost seems impossible when you put both feet down. I don't know, it's kind of weird. So like they're actually doing the dancing around, it's really cute. and then they get to a certain part, and like they're just jumping around. Oh my god, they're actually just doing the song, and then I think they start. Yep, they go on the ground about here. The I'm not listening to the music, so I might be completely off. But I love them. I love them so much. I'm so glad that they did that. This is a really good game. Like, people said DDR was the game that made people like get in shape, but ever since they installed those stupid little hand railings so you could do all those like foot twisting knot things, I'm like, you only getting the leg in. This enables your whole body to do the cha-cha slide. Do the left. To the right, freeze. Everybody clap your hands, but you're just jumping to the beat. Jump, jump, jump. Oh my god, there's this one song that wanted you to jump so many times. It was ridiculous. I'm like, my mass and gravity do not agree with the tempo of this song. Another thing I love about Japanese arcades is that they will always have fans for these games available in like a little cart, and sometimes like little warning things around it, because they take it seriously. People will get exhausted and they are going to sweat. They know and they care, which at the Round 1 arcade they also did. And boy, the few DDR players I saw, they took their shit seriously. They were kind of mean about it too. They were like showing off to the 3 people that was there at Christmas, and then they would leave. And I'm like, okay, I kind of wanted to talk to you, but I guess you don't like attention unless you want it. All right, bye-bye. Anyways, it was fun. So these people are great. That's also great. Let's talk about something that's outside of Taiko! Fucking Taiko! How could I not mention Taiko? Like, I want to go to Japan, not for the culture, not for like the temples or the beautiful mountain ranges or the countrysides or any of the photogenic shit. No, throw me in Akihabara and just send me to Shinjuku, or is it Shibuya or whatever. Throw me wherever there's an arcade or a gachapon station or just a figure. Just send me to the anime place. I think it's Akihabara. Akihabara? Akihabara. I think it is. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I just, like the Pokemon Center, I just want to go in there so bad and just touch everything. But like touch everything in a non-invasive, like foreigner way. Like just slightly poke it and be like, okay, that's $50. The Pokemon Center, oh my god. That is one of the videos I have too. Let's get Taiko Girl out of the way, because Taiko is a classic. Like, this game is in the middle of a fucking shopping mall. Like, an actual mall. Like, it's not even in the arcade area. Or at least this one, I think it wasn't. It might show it out of frame later. Or that was another one. But it was, like, actually, it looked like it was inside of a Kohl's or, like, Macy's for American people. It was just, like, dropped in the middle of a mall. I'm like, that's so inconvenient for the shoppers. They must not totally enjoy all the noise. But this little girl does really well, which is pretty, like, Taiko standard, really. Now, I love Taiko. I did Taiko on the Osu, which most people don't even try doing it on Osu, because there's 2 people who do it on Osu. One that actually buys, like, the weird hookup Wii U setting and uses the actual, like, Taiko drum, and the people who use the keyboard. I use the keyboard. And I have an eye, I don't know if it's a disability, it actually has, like, a long stigmatata name, and I had to, like, get prism glasses, and I had to go to, like, I was actually signed up for this whole, like, 2.5-year program, but it was going to cost a lot of money out of pocket, and at the time we didn't know what my illness was, whether it was just purely my eye symptoms or not, so I said no. But the one thing that they gave me free information is that when it comes to my eye tracking from left to right, it's like I'm in physical pain. My eyes, when reading on paper, they can see my pupils are reading 2 words, skipping back 3, checking those words, going back to where I left off, and then repeating that motion through the entire book. of whatever I was reading for them, and they have it recorded. And seeing that explained so much about what's wrong with me, because Taiko, this is leading into something. Taiko is a rhythm game that you have to see, what is it, vertically? This is horizontally, this is vertically. Right? Uh-oh. Genta, which way is where? Basically, the way Taiko works from left to right hurts my head and my eyes. I actually tried playing Taiko on a difficulty that I knew would practically be seizure-inducing, and I ended up giving me a massive migraine. It was not worth it. I enjoyed none of it, and I didn't even make it through the song, and I failed. So seeing this little girl jam out, I'm really jealous, because even just watching the notes and watching her play the notes hurts me. It hurts my head real bad. I can't. It's one of those games that if I didn't have the impairment, I probably could do. But because it physically hurts my brain and my eyes, I can't do it. And I want to so badly. There's actually a game that's like Taiko where the icons do come scrolling down. I call it bootleg Taiko. It was at the anime convention. They didn't have Taiko, but they had this weird bootleg version of it. It was nice. I still fucking failed because it had a whole different like latency setup and rhythm, and it was weird. Anyways, let's get off the rhythm games. I was going to show you the next genre of things I've been watching that have been Japanese based. No, go away. Go away. Pause. I'm not watching you anymore. Japanese stream. The day in my life. Now, this YouTube channel, I like watched a little bit and was not that impressed by, like back in the day when his channel was first a thing. I'm not subscribed. Well, let's subscribe. I lost all my subscribed channels a while ago, so... Oh, man. Lol, I didn't know he was wearing gloves. I thought that was his skin. No, he's wearing gloves. All the top players know what kind of gloves to wear, which, as somebody who's tried that trick just to, like, have touchscreen capabilities... I always thought it would be a hindrance. They know exactly what to do, though. It apparently works for them. Anyways, so this guy, I don't know how to say his name. Paolo from Tokyo. He's been doing a day in my life series. He has many of them, but this one I really like this because I was curious what the day in the life of a mangaka was like, and he does videos like this, and so you got like great insight. The beginning is kind of unnecessary. It literally starts from they wake up out of their bed, brush their teeth, and maybe shit. They eat some breakfast, and then they get to work. I'm like, okay, it's cool to see they wake up, I guess. He's literally making himself coffee. So, actually, what's unique about this guy is that he actually has 2 homes or 2 apartments. I don't know. It seemed like he had 2 houses or, like, business locations. One where he lives in with his family and children, and one that is purely for business. And he's, like, in his 20s or 30s. Like, he's pretty fucking young. And I don't know if you people know this, buildings that aren't giant apartment skyscrapers are a lot of money in Japan. My house and my land that I live on right now is like considered almost $1 million in Japan, at least $500,000, because if you have a house in Japan, you're taking up that entire residence space for just one building with no more layers than just purely for your own accommodations. That's like top tier status in Japan, which is a part of their culture and whatnot. Most, if not everybody, lives in an apartment, and that's the status quo. Anybody that lives in an actual house has literally made it to themselves and got there, and it's amazing. Unless you get to the country, which that is a lot, I don't know if it's more normal, but it's a lot less expensive. Once I found out, like, what I live in is considered like $1 million, kind of made me appreciate my house a little bit more, because claustrophobia, I don't have it, but I probably would in Japan. That's why I would vacation for 2 weeks so I could get accommodated, get comfortable, freak out, get comfortable, and then get back on the plane if, you know, they ever let us come back to their country after Corona. So anyways, he's making his coffee, this mangaka person. He's oh yeah. Oh man, Japan with cleaning their toilets. I respect it so much. It's an American thing that we think is such unneeded outside of like once a week or hell once in never. Like in Japan, if the toilet is even the tiniest bit dirty, your parent might yell at you. Like if you just did a fresh dookie and there's even the tiniest of shit stain, they're like, "You're gonna leave that there? This is not a public restroom. You take the toilet brush, you scrub that shit off, you flush the toilet and make sure you leave everything clean, you nasty boy." And he's just scrubbing the toilet right after doing his business. He didn't need to, but he did. I think this is actually at his business, isn't it? Yes, this is what the general workplace of a mangaka is, and it's really cool. I really love this. And look at these expensive drawing tablets. I can tell you these things cost $500 because these are computers and drawing tablets. But they're all not the same because he has many artists working for him. I think he has 5 artists working for him, and they all have their own brand of like tablet that they use. So some of them are more like specialized to what they need or their personal thing. And also, I think this the manga Kanojo Okarishimasu. Kanojo Okarishimasu. I don't know. I'm sorry. I have to sound that out so bad. But apparently this guy who got this video interview, he's actually getting his manga into an anime. I don't know if it's gonna, I think it's gonna be just one of those generic animes, but that's still like a really nice goal that he achieved. I'm proud. I'm happy. Just look at his, I love this office. I love it. It's just so nice and welcoming and not at all what I would think a mangaka would be like. I don't know why I would think it would be like so like anxiety inducing, but for this particular place, it's not. Like he built this company, and you get to see the people start rolling in. Oh, and this is even cool. He has a freaking chalkboard wall. Just because. Isn't that so cool? That's so cool. Like, chalkboards in Japan still really exist, but to put that into your workplace is like another fun step that they've done. I really like that. And there's sliding doors too. The rest is like very standard Japanese, like you have to change your shoes out, people come in, you say your highs, and you just get to work. But just their work ethic and just how they get like do their stuff. Okay, this is kind of funny. This felt really forced. He's like, "Can I draw a line in the manga page? Just like one line." And he fucked up that line hard, and I related to it on a spiritual level. And I think he's working on some kind of a Cintiq or a Wacom tablet computer with the pen and everything. So yeah, he technically did do one line for the manga. I'm pretty sure they erased it. It was that bad. I'm like, I know with my perfectionist skills, I wouldn't leave that in there just because you were here interviewing me, sir. Not happening. He's just like, it's so, they're happy. Like even when they were being interviewed, you can tell they were very genuine that one of the guys actually excelled to the degree of which he could start on his own, make his own manga like studio and all that. And he's like, "No, I literally don't want to quit here. I love this job. It's really nice. I'll be here as long as I can." I'm like, that's so awesome that literally the dream job you want, you have, but it's not technically yours, but it's so good you don't care. That was the vibes he was giving me, and I like love it. And there's just one female mangaka, and she's a darling. The rest of them are also darling. They're all darling. I just love everything about them. They're just, it's so nice. I'm like, I didn't know what I expected. But this is, they have like music and it's calm and they worked with themselves. And the very few times he does get up, it's just to make like a small tweak, like, hey, this one thing needs to be like slightly adjusted. I'm like, I expected a lot more, I don't know, pushing around and just a lot of panic. I don't know why. Just for this guy's company in particular, it's very relaxed and comfortable. Like, they're watching freaking anime in the background. Some of them are even listening to music and podcasts. And they're referencing, like, they'll actually bring in, they have, like, magazines, several magazines to reference from. Like, at one point, there's a shoe. He puts a shoe somewhere, and he's drawing the exact frickin' shoe. Where is it? Where's the shoe? I want to see the shoe. Give me the shoe. I want to see you reference the shoe. It was so funny. Like, sometimes they look at other manga books to see how they get the aspect ratio correctly. I think that actually is their manga book, so they're trying to re-replicate a room, and I really think that's awesome. I had no idea till... Oh, there's actually... I was wrong. Wait, unless that is a guy. There might be two girls. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. It's nice to see whoever's here. It don't matter what you represent. I'm just, look how happy he is. Look how happy he is. They even joked, it's like, it sounds like I made you say that. Listen to this. Get to the part. Yes, he is a good boss. You sound like I made you say that, and they're all laughing. But that's, like, sincere. It's not, like, awkward, like, forced laughter. And it's really nice to see. Also, he has a freaking dog he takes care of. This man has a family, a wife, a dog, a business, friends, a manga series that's getting turned into an anime. He just lived his perfect life. I don't know what he had to suffer through to get to that, but I think it was worth it, don't you? That's, like, the dream right there. It's loading because of a stupid ad. I also apologize for the stream. I really didn't know I was going to be streaming, and the stream is really, yeah, it's a really bad quality. But, you know, Genta's having fun. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. Yay. Oh, I love Japan. Yeah, this was the one time he corrected the girl, was for something. Here's all the examples. So they actually take fashion magazines to see how everything, like, the glistening of lips, the way eye shapes, just, like, recent trends to keep it, like, perfect. I just love it. I love it so much. And then they all go home. Where's the shoe? I didn't get to see the shoe. I didn't get to draw the shoe. That's, like, the best part. And so he just starts packing up. Oh, yeah, wait, no, they go to... This is even funnier. Work's not done because in Japanese culture, is it called shimosen? Basically, after work, you go to dinner together, or you go to a bar or a barbecue, and you just chill together for a while. But they actually, they do their work, and there's like a tradition where the person closest to the door is the lowest ranking out of, like, skill-wise out of all of them. Because in samurai times, that meant whoever was closest to the door would die first. Or it would be their job to protect. Like, they're the first line of defense, basically. And that tradition just kind of stuck. Like, it maybe is not 100% everybody does it in Japan, but the fact that they did it was funny. They're like, yeah, if this was the samurai days, you die first, dude. You're the low-ranking fruit. I thought it was really sweet. Yeah, and they're doodling and doing stuff. I love this video. Definitely give every video of his a check. Mainly the day in my life videos I liked. Oh my god, where's the one I liked the most? Okay, the casino one was really good. The casino one was really good. I don't know. Why are you giving me these commercials?
This is a day in the life of a Japanese casino worker.
Where is it? The casino one was really interesting because in America, casinos are built to screw you and maybe make one fat person happy. That's it. That's it. In Japan, they've gotten the system of if we don't screw over these people and we make it a long journey to get their attention and get some winnings, that if we don't make maximum profit on day one or all the time, it's still worth it because they'll keep coming back. Like it's an experience, because these are like the pachinko casinos. They do have like actual casino games, but pachinko is the main fucking casino game. And if you didn't know what pachinko is, it is like pinball, and it's loud as fuck. It's pretty crazy. So this guy works at a casino, and just the steps they go to, like, when they're checking in, I love the cleanliness. I love the work ethic. I love how everything is scripted and just so and so. I feel like a lot of us would hate this. Like, we would be like, this is so annoying. This feels so forced. I don't fucking like it. Like, we want individualism to a T. But they're not taking that away. Like, you can hang out later and truly express yourselves. That's the whole part of the culture. And I love it. I love the whole robotic, like, everything is scripted. Like, we know what to do. Like the, before we get to the casino one, the delivery worker. Not the delivery worker, the car maintenance lady. I don't see her. But basically, she has to take a breathalyzer test before she even gets near the car and after she gets out of the car, and she has to do a full check of the fucking vehicle before she can leave the station or go into the station. I'm like, wow. We need that. Like, we need that. There's no room for a fuck up, basically. If there's a fuck up, it'll be fixed right away. And I love that. I love how everything has been thought of. I love how everything has a script. I'm one of those people that loves being told what to do, and with every detail possible, because I'm a doomsday prepper. And what they do is literally doomsday proofs a lot of their stuff. Just a lot of these Japanese jobs just do that. And they get these like little hand radios, earpieces, and like they have a whole bulletin board. Like, I'm not saying that we don't have this. It's just that they do it better. You can't say they ain't doing it better. They doing it better. They do it even so much better. So he's checking every machine, making sure there's not a single problem wrong with any of the machines. Making sure everything's working, making sure all the sounds are blaring, checking there's no loose litter or anything, going through everything, counting, checking, counting. Like, even though you know it works, he does it every single day the exact same way, and I love it. I eat it up. I love this stuff. I want this job. Like, I don't care if, like, my disability wouldn't play well in Japan, because, you know, when it's a culture of, if you can, you must, because you have to, or else you can't survive. They don't have much of a homeless population, and the homeless population is actually very sexist, because you will not usually find any women, especially women with children, on the streets. They'll be in government-funded housing because they're sexist. And I think that is probably the only time sexism will work in our favor, and it should stay that way. They will not literally, they're like, no, we can't have children and mothers, or God forbid, a woman on. There was one homeless lady that they got for a video on a separate channel about Japanese homelessness, and she was like 75 or something. So it wasn't like she was beautiful, and I think that's the reason why they stopped caring, is that she was old, and I don't know her whole life story, but anyways. Just the way this casino is just functioning. And he's cleaning the outside. I love it. I just freaking love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. Yeah, you sweep that trash, and everyone's lining up to go in. Hola, 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 hola. What is it? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Or is that Where are you today? I don't know Spanish very well. Konnichiwa, konbanwa. What's the Korean way of saying hello? 안녕하세요. What's the Indonesian? I learned this. It's not tolong saya, is it? It's no. Tolong saya was like help me. Yeah, that was help me. Anyways, I don't know many languages, but hi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm just gushing over Japanese culture and just any Japanese video I can find. Yeah. This one is about a casino. Pachinko, mainly. Because pachinko is... Oh, this is what I freaking love the most. These meetings. You only see them at Walmart and they're cringy. But here, it's not cringy. It's welcomed.
Interestingly, though, the parlor hosts a morning
Like, he greets all the people. I love it. And they hand out little flyers. It's like a mini freaking convention. You know it's gambling, but they treat them like way better than any other place gambling. And so this is the best part. They have to practice saying their stuff out loud in their loudest tone possible because pachinko is fucking loud. And they have to practically bear hug these people and be like, how are you doing? Do you need anything? Can I pick up any of your trash? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Like, these people are being tended hand and foot. Not, like, degradingly either. Like, they're committed. It's just the nicest thing. Look how happy he is. He's like, yeah, gambling. Gambling in Japan. Do you remember me? I think I remember you. I remember your profile picture better. Hi, welcome. Anyway, so they're doing their fun little Walmart chant, and I think they're so adorable. I love them. Let's get inside the parlor. Oh, and they have an anti-theft system in place. That is brilliant. It is brilliant. Also, if you don't know anything about how crime works in Japan, yeah, you know how crime works in Japan. If you get arrested in Japan is, they can hold you for 3 days with no reason. Like, you can't talk to your lawyer. They will interrogate you for 3 days. If you get arrested for whatever reason, until you plead guilty for whatever the hell they arrested you for, you're there for 3 days, and you will be heavily, like, what is it? I forgot the word halfway through. Interrogated. You will be interrogated heavily for 3 days, and your lawyer can't be present during interrogations, even, I think, afterwards. It was a really weird video. Not a weird video. It was informational about, like, how that worked, because I wondered because it sounded very much like what goes on in the U.S., except they take it to the max. Like, not brutality or anything. It just... If we were to implement that in America in the next 150 years, I think maybe we could get the same results. But in Japan, it works. It really does work. You actually will be in more trouble if you just don't admit to whatever it is. Like, they'll get mad at you. They're like, why are you hiding something if it's just a minor thing? Like, if you littered, they'll arrest you. They'll interrogate you for 3 days. And if you refuse to say that you littered, then you're going to be stuck in there for maybe a month. Even though we all know it was just for littering. They're hardcore, man. You're stuck in jail for like a month because they want you to have a guilty plea. So they literally will give you a slap on the wrist if you just say you fucked up. In America, if you say you fucked up, that still means you have to do your time. In Japan, it's like, pay your fine and don't do it again until like as many times or whatever. But it's really interesting. It's really interesting the way they do it. Oh, let's get to the pachinko. The pachinko's gonna get so loud. I love it. I love it when pachinko gets super loud. Let the balls hit the floor. Let the balls hit the floor. Way, way, way. These games are just mesmerizing. I want to go to Japan just to play and gamble. That's all I want to do. Mainly the arcades. Because you can win snack foods. You can win snack foods. You can win snack foods. You can go grocery shopping.
Here's the interesting part. The winnings can be used to claim various
Which, okay, for people who don't know, gambling is illegal in Japan, but because it's literally a 1 billion, like, tax to the government, like, moneymaker in Japan, they don't, it's like one of the most blind-eyed things I've ever seen them willingly participate in. They're like, literally, gambling is wrong, you should not do it, but we make money off of it, so we're gonna find a loophole that everyone is publicly aware of, everyone knows, but since it's technically not breaking the laws and we have no interest in changing them, that's what you're gonna do. So basically, you can't get money at the building where the pachinko parlor is, so where the casino is. You take your winnings, you go to, like, down the street or to the shop next to the casino, and you exchange it for, like, a ticket, and then you can get money or something. Or, you know, if you just don't want to fucking wait, you can just buy something at the pachinko parlor, but they have to be, like, prize goods, so it's, like, more of an arcade. You can't actually get money. There's no credit. Like, so there's two ways of doing it. You can make money off of it, or you can just literally win prizes. So it's, like, another hardcore, like, game mechanic. But this one's specifically gambling. Like, you have to be at a certain age to do it. So, like, here's all the prizes you could technically exchange instead of, you know, just going across the frickin' street. And you get these little coin chips, you take it across the street, you get your money, whatever. That's their little loophole. Like, they pick up your trash and everything. They do everything to make you more comfortable. Even if you have to take a shit, you can let an employee know. They will put your fucking machine on lockdown. It'll shut off. It'll stay there for you so you can take your 15-minute shit and come back and play. No casino I've ever heard does that. And it goes even a further step because they actually have statistics, because all of these mechanical electronic games have their own server, and you can actually see which machines have more likely odds and what their statistics and winnings are. Nothing is a secret. Like, gambling is still bad, but compared to America, you definitely get fucked over a lot less in Japan. They want you to come, they want you to enjoy yourself. They're feeding the addiction by giving you exactly what you want. Excitement and, you know, a good time. In America, it's more like, let's get drunk, oh, the house money. Like, all of it is just so drug related. Here, it's like, sure, you can drink, I guess, and you can play, but you can play to fucking win, bro. Let's go. Gucci gang, Gucci gang. It's so freaking cool. I just love it.
Still apologize while also being extremely polite and careful.
Pachinko parlors are crazy. And they have these, like, okay, let's go back to that wheeling cart thing. Sometimes they win so much that they have to get special baskets, and sometimes they're special baskets, like they run out of space to store them. So they have these special alert carts where they'll put like a sheet over it, and it'll have its own siren being like, don't touch this shit, this is somebody else's winnings, motherfucker. I love it. I don't know. Pachinko wouldn't be the first thing I would like to run towards in Japan. It would be the fucking coin pushers at the arcade. Let me just introduce you to Japanese coin pushers. Me and my mom love coin pushers, but boy, did we both enjoy coin pusher jackpot. This one is the best. Okay, this guy swears a lot. But this video is the perfect culmination of you being able to understand what's going on as you learn in absolute fucking chaos. You don't. There's many tiers to a coin pusher game. Like, there's mini games built into it. It feeds the addiction in a good way because you actually get fucking rewards. You get rewards, damn it! So this is, oh my god, this is the creme de la creme. So they have to coin push these balls, those balls, and then they'll have a chance at the jackpot. And they're also having these mini games going about to see if they can get more balls shoot out on top of their thing. Right here, like they just got a ball. There's the ball. Great, wonderful. They have like 3 right here. More balls! Yes, more balls. So they get this ball, and it has to roll in one of these holes, which the color doesn't really seem to matter too much because it just picks one of these wheels. And one of these wheels has like the jackpot wheel. So this ball has to like pick. And oh, would you look at that? They fucking got the jackpot. Look at the jackpot. Now, you think that's it? No, Japan's like, we add in a fucking multiplier. We're gonna multiply your jackpot. You could get 3 times or 2 times or just what you had offered. So they get it fucking 2 times. And they like won a small jackpot. Yeah, there's many tiers of a jackpot. You can get a jackpot and a jackpot. So here we go again. Doing some more crazy shit. It goes into the blue hole. Yep. All right, the ball's rolling. Oh, there's no fucking way they're going to have another chance at the jackpot. Here it comes. It's getting there. Oh, boy. And it lands. So now they get to go to the multiplier. Yay, let's get to the multiplier. Here we go. So they're doing the multiplier. They get 2 times. And then they get to this massive fucking wheel. This is what I love about Japan. It is never fucking done, and it is never enough. It'll always be more. So not only do you win a jackpot, but you can win the creme de la creme jackpot. And get that like 3 or 4 times, depending on whatever the hell happened before it. And so this has a jackpot hole, and then it has like, I don't know, my God, so much math. It's addicting. This machine is massive. How it doesn't break down, like, wow. I think they can't afford for it to break down, so they constantly keep it managed. Something like this Goliath thing in America, it would break once, it would never be fixed. It would never get fixed. So, yep, we're looking. Here's the ball. Where's the ball gonna... It lands in the jackpot. Are you fucking kidding me, mate? Are you fucking kidding me, mate? They are losing their minds. By the way, these are 2 Australian foreigners that make, like, really grotesque videos on YouTube. Like, in the old style of YouTube style videos. I can't watch them. They're kind of gross. Except this video, I love. I love it because it's the chaotic everything I want, and the whole reason I want to go to Japan. Not for the hilltops, not for the Sakura Festival, not for the temples or Mount Fuji or any of that photorealistic bullshit. I want to go into a building, hunker down, and never leave till I leave the country. That's all I want to do. I want to play their games. Let me play your games. I want to play! So, they don't know what's going on. They're freaking the fuck out. Like, shit's happening. They're confused. You get... So this is how much they won. They won 5,286 tokens. And this fucking grandiose screen, this behemoth, opens up and it says fucking congratulations. And you're like, okay, now what? Well, it starts spitting coins. Like, the people around them have probably been here doing this shit longer than they have. And this lady is so happy. She's cheering them on. Like, ha ha ha, good job. You got jackpot. You got jackpot. Congratulations. You got jackpot. Yeah, they start handing the tickets, the tokens out to, like, other people. Like, they've never seen this. Look, they're raining from the fucking heavens. There's so many coins. There's so many. They literally are running out of space. They're running out of space. They're losing their freaking minds. I'm like, isn't that the kind of chaotic energy you want to live in? Like, you have no idea. You're in a foreign country. You don't know what's going on. But it's literally the best thing that can happen to you at that moment. I want that. I want to pay the $2,500 like airplane ticket to get there. And however to me, it seems like it's going to be a $10,000 trip to Japan. I've done the calculations, and that's my safe estimate because mama wants enough money to fucking spend a lot on just arcades and coin pushers. That's it. I want to do gachapon. I want to just walk around Ikebukuro to the point I'm fucking creepy. I don't even care. Oh man, I want, if I was like, what is it? on my deathbed or something and I had a last wish, I would be like, fly me out to this fucking country because I need to make sure it's real. It might have its faults, but some of the machines they built are glorious. And I ain't talking about the frickin' mecha things. I don't care for those. We're just not going to talk about mecha. But let's talk about the coin pushers. Look at this go. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Why wouldn't you want to go there? It is beautiful. I love it. The delivery worker. Of being a mom. I love the moving companies. Oh my god, I love the moving companies so much. We need moving companies like this in America because they give a shit. Look, they got boxes specifically from the company and they're all they have. Oh my god, organization, people. OCD people, if you ever have like a bad day, just type in Japanese moving company and watch the videos. There's one by Rachel and June. That was the first one I seen, and then this dude, the again from Tokyo, Paolo from Tokyo, was also moving, so he did a video on it, and I already knew what to expect, and it's beautiful. You literally, oh my god, you would think this service would be more expensive, but no, this is like the standard, because you live in a Japanese apartment. Moving things like furniture out of like an 18-story building is a lot of fucking work, but it's to be expected. They can't quite literally charge extra for what is normal there. I mean, I think they can for like certain things, but they like even have like a TV box and sleeve and for like couches and cushions and dishes and tables, and we have these ladies that even before they start packing up, they're like, where do you want this to go? What should we put on the box? Like, they're doing all of this before prep, and then they work their way from the kitchen back, and they put all these protective mats down, and you have these boxes where you can mark down stuff, and it's just, whew. They give a shit. They give a shit in all the right ways. They do their job well. They bubble wrap everything. They tape everything. It's color taped. They write everything down. They do all the work. At no point do they ask for your assistance outside of maybe like the tiniest of minor thing. They're like literal angels. I would love to do this job. I would love to, because I love looking in other people's houses with consent, okay? I'm not creepy. Okay, I'm not creepy. I love estate sales, not for what's in them, just so I can be in them. Wait. Not for what's in them, but I can be in. Yeah, no, that made sense. And they have these, like, accordion binders for dishes. Look at that! This is beautiful. As somebody whose mom does eBay reselling, this shit is like, where can we buy it? Like, if something gets broke, that's on them. That's on them. But they damn well have prepared impossibility for that to happen. Safety measures are taken for every surface of this entire thing. Everything. Like, they even wiped down some of the shit that's been, like in the back of your closet that has dust on them. In America, no, we throw things in a truck. We don't even care about half of it. Most of it's not even properly boxed, and half of it's not even gonna get where you're going anyways, so yay. Look, they organizedly stack it properly. Look at the walls are properly taken care of. Oh my god, I love it when they do the sleeves. Do the sleeves. So this was a request of his. He had like a white erase board of stuff right here, and they said if you could try to not erase that, and they're like, we'll see. And so they like special taped like a shield around it, and yeah, it worked. It didn't smudge at all. They took the instruction and they did it because it wasn't a hindrance. They were prepared for this shit. Just, I love watching them put the sleeve on any furniture. So they wipe it down, first of all, and do a little request he asked. So they put this little filter on it. There's a little cotton filter. Look at the sleeve! It's a sock sleeve for your furniture! I don't give a shit about my furniture. I literally don't. They have dents, they have scratches, I don't care, but they put sleeves over, and then they have like custom bags for stuff. For everything. Everything has been thought of. Every single thing has been thought of. And they check in with you every day.
Movers also set furniture in
I'm actually getting tired. This is relaxing me. Oh my god. I've been up all night. I didn't think I've been up all day, which is technically my night, but whatever. My sleep is screwed up, and I have an appointment in the middle of the night that I probably should tell them I am not going to make. For those of you that don't know, I'm going to be on a live Facebook group live thing. I've never done this before. It's kind of like a sponsorship. It's a mutual thing. I don't use Facebook. Facebook terrifies me, so I'm putting a lot of my trust in these people, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Yeah, I hope I can bring them some more, I don't know, people. I don't know how Facebook works. I literally get depressed every time I'm on Facebook because it knows where you live, and it's like, hey, remember everybody you went to school with? They're living better lives than you. Also, most of them are fat. Which, that's the only fun part about it. Most of them are fat. But guess what? So am I. We are all in this together, and not in a fun way. Good gracious. I don't want to know about people. The worst part is, even when you shut off when you shut off location settings, it still shows you at least 3 people that are living way too close to the equator, and you're like, you don't want to know. Oh, I hit my mic. You just don't want to know about these people, and they still show up on your Facebook, and you have like a bit of like a problem with it. So they're pulling out the TV thing. It's just the nicest. I love it. 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 I love Japan. I love Japan in the things that work. Because don't get me wrong, Japan has a sexism problem. They do. It's not just for the homeless. They also have a consent thing that I just, like, recently in the past 2 months figured out. Yeah, apparently the whole reason why loli culture even bothers to exist is because the age of consent in Japan is actually fucking 13, 14. And you can get tried for misconduct on sexual means if you are under the ages of 13 and 14. So if it's 2 13 and 14s fucking around, and there might be a possibility of like one actually raped the other, they're like, nah, that's just puberty. But once you hit the stages of 17 and 18, then they'll take it seriously. But it's still like a minor offense or something. Oh, they're so desperate for babies that they're willing to let that happen. It's crazy. This is weird. Like, here, this is the video I was talking about. Why Japan arrests foreigners. The video is misleading. It's not about why they arrest foreigners. It goes over the whole, like, Japanese system of how they do arrests and stuff like that. A lot of his videos, I can't show them all because, you know, copyright reasons, but definitely watch his videos if you're interested in anything I'm talking about. Give him the views, give him the likes. I'm not trying to take or claim or copyright any of this. This is literally me just educating people of what I know and what I like and what I am passionate about. And this guy does it very well through his videos. Most of them anyways. So working as a cosplayer. My God. Oh man. I love Japan. I love Japan in the right few ways it works. I think that's going to be the hardest part for me is food. Oh, you did! Kyonshoku! Kyonshoku! Oh my gosh, this is my favorite video. Whenever I'm having a hard time, this is a video I go back to because it's just peaceful. It feels right. It feels correct. It's just, everything about it is good and explained and proper, and it doesn't give, like, bad, like, poop to anything else. It's just, I don't know how they did it, but they made the world's best video. I don't know if this is a real documentary or if it's just this dude talking about kyonshoku, which is just Japanese school lunches. Oh my God. Watch this video. This video is so peaceful, and it makes you wish, just for a small percentage, that you had this experience. Because I can promise you, if you live in Canada, and if you live in America, you didn't get none of this shit. I can't say about anywhere else. Oh, maybe UK. Maybe UK. But just, I've never looked at food that I knew I wouldn't like that I would actually try. I would actually try these school lunches just because they look and probably smell delicious. They have a nutritionist. I'm sure we do, but you know, it contains a pizza, tater tots, and tater tots and french fries, and more pizza and tater tots, and no more cookies because Michelle Obama said no more cookies. That was literally the only thing making our school money at the time. So let's get into this video of these kids doing kyonshoku. Just look at their food. They literally have bread, some noodles, whatever the hell that is, juice, and soup. I'm like, I'm sure as hell not gonna drink that soup, but I'm gonna try it. Which, as somebody as picky as an eater as me, to try it? Are you kidding me? That's a temptation goal I couldn't even reach ever in my life. And you're doing it to me at this age, and it's just, I just want it. There's actually a restaurant that you can have a kyonshoku, like, re-experience. Like, they specialize in making the same dishes the same ways that you would probably have them in Japan when you were in school. I can't remember who made that video, but it was really nice. This video, just, it makes you hungry in the nice way possible. Not in the Guy Fieri sense of, you need to go buy some ribs. My God, and they're serving each other, and they have proper gear, and they have proper masks, and they educate them. They tell them, so everything that's in this meal is good for this. These are the names of the foods. This is where the produce came from. This is why the food is good. Oh my God, that doesn't seem like a lecture. That's stuff I would actually listen to. It's just the best. I love this video. Look at this food. Okay, it's literally soup, chicken, green stuff, ew, and rice. I'd take a sip of it, maybe pick some pieces. I might eat that. I might try that. I'll eat the rice. I don't know what the hell that is, and I'm lactose intolerant, and I don't like the taste of milk. Okay, I'm not officially lactose intolerant anymore because I can technically eat milk products. We speculate that it is the strand in milk that they boil the hell out of when they make custard that I am allergic to. So whatever that strand that gets boiled out of when they make custard is why I've never gotten sick when I eat custard ice cream. That's a fun little fact about me. They have this nutritionist. Oh my God! Look how young and beautiful she is. She's the nutritionist for the school, and I love her. I love her to bits. And this weird little freaking meat exchange through the doors. This is all of the meat for the entire month that'll go into all of the school lunches for this entire school of multi-grade, so like 1 through 5th grade. That is all the meat they use. And let me tell you, Japanese people live longer than any other people because they're healthy. Bruh. Anyways, I love this video. I love how informational it is. I love how delicious it is. They get to firsthand experience like some of the where the food is grown. They do like little field trips. I wish there was enough actual care given to our schools here. Like, this makes me happy to go to school. And guess what? I don't go to public school anymore, so it's like meaningless. Bruh! This is culture. Culture that we should be teaching. I want it. Yes, it's still hard work. Yes, it's still learning. But it's interesting. And it's not fucking boring and useless. It's important to know what you're eating. It's important to know what it makes you feel. It's important to have this social structure in place because, hell, Japan might be fucking shy, but they're getting to a point where they're so fucking shy they can't repopulate. Does anybody else know about that? Their population has been going down for the past like 4 years, and they're paying people to have babies. Like, you will get tax deductions up your ass They're like, yes, have kids, please. There's going to be too many like elderly people and not enough people to take care of those elderly people, because there are a lot of elderly people, which is another video in the Day of My Life has also done, is like the healthcare of old folks. And this is more of like the Kyonshoku, but it's like the same old, same old. Another thing I loved is a child care center. I didn't think watching child care center video would be like nice, but damn, this puts every daycare or like preschool thing I've ever been in or have heard in America and Canada to fucking shit. 100%. Like, look at this. They give a shit. They give a shit about their children, and it's adorable. They put in so much effort and like structure and care and time. And it's not perfect. Kids cry. Look at this kid. This kid's screaming for some reason, and he's still getting his hand held by the teacher. I would guarantee you there would be a lot more screaming children if this was America. Now, granted, this is like probably a nicer than usual pre-K kind of childcare center, but whatever. Don't matter to me. They're all adorable. They're all adorable, and they're going places. They have like, oh my god, so much structure.
If the whole group isn't
Oh,
ready,
they're so
nothing
cute.
happens.
They're so cute. Oh my god. They're all in single file lines. I remember when we had to do single file lines, that lasted as far as the classroom could get us. Actually, that was probably the only orderly thing we liked to do. Huh, that's funny. The only orderly thing we liked to do was walk in a line. Because it was fun. Why was it fun? Maybe because the rest of school was shit? Anyways, these kids are living lives, and I love it. Like, they get these recreational, like, time to themselves, but, like, I didn't see any kid do dominoes when I was their age. If anything, they were sticking Legos up their butt when Legos were taken away. And they're doing Beyblade! Bruh, some mother from California would have put a stop to this already. Crafts. Oh yes, it was limited to Play-Doh, and then no more Play-Doh because some kid ate it. But these kids have their own clay sets that they have to manage and take care of. And then they have like science, like they're making some kind of like telescope thing. I remember doing this exact kind of thing in 4th or 3rd grade. And they're doing it as like a side project just for shits and giggles. That hurts me in the heart. And they take pictures. Faculties. Oh, this is kind of cute. You want to see baby toilets? You want to see baby toilets? Look at the tiny toilet. Oh, it's a little tiny toilet. There's a little tiny... Ah! Evil toilet! Okay, one, it's cute until you start imagining, how does that work? That's literally too small. And then you go, why the fuck am I imagining a little kid peeing? It's like, it's so tiny. Isn't this ridiculously tiny to the point where it doesn't even make sense that a child would use it? I don't know. It's weird for me. I think it's cute. And then the little tiny urinals and little tiny toilets. Little tiny oh my god, look at it. 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 And they have like special slippers that go to the toilet.
This girl was kind enough to show me how it's done.
I just wish, even if my childhood was shit, that I would have at least this much culture. I don't care what my at-home life would have been. Just having the memory of this much care and attention. You want to know what I remember about school and as a young child, as pre-K, as a daycare thing? I got a scar because my butt liked to be half off the seat, and we were playing cards, and I fell off, and I hit the weird side of the chair, which would never have been school friendly to begin with. Oh my god, it was a metal fucking sharp chair. Anyways, I just pick myself up and I go back to playing whatever it was, Uno's or I don't know, Black Magic or whatever. The nurse, the lady, the whoever was in charge, looks up. She goes wide-eyed. She starts screaming, and I'm like over here like, what the hell is going on with her? She starts screaming for another staff member. She picks me up. I'm not even alarmed. I'm just more annoyed at this point. Like, we were just playing a game, and now you're like screaming, and I could just tell, like, there was something going on with my left eye. Like, yeah, when water is on your face and it's like dripping down your face and it kind of makes you have to like blink it away or something. I was having that feeling with my left eye, right eye side of my face, and I never connect the dots because I was fucking 3 years old. But apparently I had cut just a little bit under my eyebrow, and facial cuts bleed like a waterfall. So they have this like infantile child who has sensory issues, just, you know, bleeding out, and they don't know how to deal with it. So she takes me in this rocking chair. The other lady grabs like a hand towel and she's pushing it to my face. And I remember this perfectly. I remember these events because at the end it was traumatic. In the beginning, I was just fucking annoyed. I was so annoyed. I just kept trying to push the towel away. I'm like, like, I don't want to be rocked right now. I don't want you to touch me. What are you doing? Like, if anything, I'm fussy about you being here right now, doing whatever this is. Yeah, so I ended up having to go to the hospital, and all of that was fine and dandy until I remember they had to, like, I don't know if they sedated me, but I definitely feel like they didn't. They might have just did numbing back in the day. And I remember I was held down by like 4 nurses and the doctor stitching me up, and that is when the screaming started, because it fucking hurt. And that was when I started to learn to hate doctors, because there was no communication. None of that was a communication. I promise you, they would have at least told the child, oh, you got dirty, or oh, you got your face cut, here, we gotta clean it. Because they fucking teach you that shit. They didn't tell me nothing because they didn't want me to panic. Which, I mean, yeah, with my culture and bring up, definitely don't tell the kid who has that happening to them that that's happening to them. Most of them will cry. But I think it's better to let them know what's happening than just be like, all right, now we're going to stick a needle in you. All right, hold her down. Yay, Genta, you have such a fun childhood. Anyway, so just look at how happy they are. They're washing their hands. They're washing their hands pretty properly. Like, yeah, they're doing it the kid wiggly way, but oh my gosh, the music class. This is cute. This is so cute. Oh, and then they actually play instruments. They play the whatever a phone. I can't remember what it's called. Like, that's impressive. Like, that's a good skill to teach a kid at 5. Because who doesn't like making noise? It's smart. Like, why not? And then they actually do, like, little band performances. Even though you know they sound like shit. But it's... it's culturing them. It's culturing them in a good way. Oh, raise your tambourines. I just love it. I love it. Ooh, apple. Oh yeah, and they feed the kids too. Like, even the kids stuff looks delicious. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. It doesn't even look appetizing, but it looks delicious. It looks like Jell-O soup with lingering peels in it. And I want to try it because I'm sure it probably is good. Enough. Aww. They had a humidifier in the room too. Did anybody see that? They had a humidifier in the room. God, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love them. I love it. School lunches. My God. All right, I think, okay, Genta has kind of worn out her brain on this. This was fun. I had fun with this. Let's get in the middle of the screen and have a serious talk with everyone. Thank you. This is really change of pace, but thank you. Thank you very much for following me, for watching me, for being entertained by my spastic, weird nature of my just being myself. I didn't think this would ever amount to anything, and even though it's a very little start, it is a nice start nonetheless. I've gotten to know quite a few people and make some nice friends. Um, I'm doing pretty well. This has been a great little goal to have and build upon, and I hope in the future that it just keeps growing and that with time I can help and guide others, because if an idiot like me could get a chance at doing anything worthwhile, I would happily help people who are definitely more capable, because I'm not capable. Everyone has something they can do, and I just want to help others. I want to assist in what I can, and I really appreciate it. I am doing a giveaway right now on my Instagram. You would have to go on my Instagram for further details. The one thing I forgot to specify is how many pins I'm giving away. I'm giving away 4 of them. They were handmade, so I apologize if whoever wins them, if they think the quality is not up to par with like an acrylic charm, because they're not an acrylic charm, they're handmade. They're printed, they're shrunk, and then they're protective coated, all by my own skill, and my skill is not that good, as my videos comically are not that good, but I'm trying. I hope to see people give the Facebook group that I'm going to be participating with for a while a look-see-do. I wish I should have put them in the description. I'll do that next time, because I start Monday at 8 p.m. on a Facebook thing. They're gonna post something. I think I should post something. I set up a meeting tomorrow for like more specific details, because they're definitely more smart about like this whole situation. I got lucky. They approached me, and I'm very grateful. Yeah, with that, thank you for another video with Just Talking with Genta. I enjoyed everything. Oh, I see Kowalski. The picture of Kowalski. Dunklet is here. Or was here. It's nice to see some of you again. I'm sure some guys watching. Hi, Aqua. Hi, Aqua. Hi. Yeah. So, just thank you guys so much. I think if I'm ever gonna post a video again, like an official video, it'll be an ASMR video. Let's just be honest. That's something I can do in one take with very little editing, and it's probably gonna just be whispers. Really loud, obnoxious whispers. So if you don't want to see that, don't keep up to date with an official posted video, but I will be doing more live streaming with a schedule if the Facebook thing works out. So yeah. Thank you again. I've said that like a million times, but I truly do mean it. Thank you. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the pray symbol. Thank you. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. I had fun today. Today was a good day. It's almost getting around 12. I feel a lot more at peace than I did before. I did a lot at the near end of the day, and well, the beginning, and then staying up. It's taxing, but it's a journey. Life's a journey. Hey, some guy. Hi. You didn't say nothing this entire time, but I knew you were there. I knew you were there. Wait, you were sleeping. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Oh, you might have notifications on. Oh, honey, you need sleep. Sleep is important. Oh, I'm sorry. Dang it. Anyway. Yes, CR, thank you for joining. Everyone, thank you for joining. I missed a few names like Gilton Absolord? I think that's the guy that got high that one stream, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. We also had Eugenia? I can't say it, but they left one comment and they said hi. I didn't respond. That was bad of me. We had Explore Kid. We had John. Yeah. That was a decent crowd today. Thank you, anyone. I can try making more of these videos like this, just more chatting, getting to know people, not talking as fast or as loud, because I am pretty loud and I talk pretty fast, but yeah, I'm learning. I missed 90% of the stream. Good. Wait, no, your internet's bad. That's bad. I mean, wait, no. You need sleep. I gotta get sleep. Oh, yasumi nasai. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. All right, well, okay. All right. End of stream. End of stream. This is the end of the stream. All right. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Get rest. Stay good, people. Build a nest. Climb a tree. Fuck a bee. Let's go. Woo! I need water. Water.